Now, of course, this time of year, this sort of gathering is just not that unusual. We're all going to be doing the toy runs all around Australia, all around the world. I just bumped into this one. I was actually going to go for a ride on the beach. I'll be doing another video about that probably below. But I thought, while I'm here and while there's so many bikes, let's take some footage. Some of these bikes you're going to remember as the ones from the hill climb. Particularly this Indian. This is just gorgeous, and this rides all the time, so it's not unusual to see him at the hill climb or on the toy run or anywhere else for that matter. Just getting a cup of coffee on this bike, it's absolutely fabulous. I'm going to take an extra second. We're going to have another look round this. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Now, my eyes are always going to get caught by something like this, mainly because this is really up my street. If you look on my Facebook page, you'll see that I had the RD50. So this is the GT80, but road register. I think these, I'm not knocking the monkey bikes because I had a monkey bike too, but I think just a little bit bigger and a little bit more sophisticated than the monkey bike. What with having a 5-speed clutch and everything, for me this is a proper mini bike. Obviously it's still not going to handle, and it's still a bit of fun, but what a great bit of fun. Now I'm in the way of a couple of youngsters who should be really looking at the bikes like this. This is how they get into it. Got a difficulty obviously because I don't want to film them, because hey, they're kids, someone's going to punch me. See this BMW around town quite a bit. I'm going to wander over to these scooters a bit more. One of the reasons for that, oh look at that, that's gorgeous. Oh I don't think it's that gorgeous, that's the same as mine with a lot less clothes on it. I'm going to go and say hello to that person in a minute, because like I say, I've got one of these. But now here's a classic, well, not a classic example, but here's a great example of old and new next to each other. So on the right of the screen, we've got this thing which I think off the top of my head is something like a Zongshen Legend, maybe something.
Just the insurance company.
I'm going to say hello to Otto. Hello Otto. Otto sold me in 1951 Phillips Gadabout, and is a lovely chap. Right, so that's this little row done. We'll go over to the big row and I will film everybody leaving. We've got a lot of ladies here too, so this isn't excluding ladies, but it's quite rare for this many chaps of this persuasion, and I mean that in a positive way, to get together. We don't always talk a lot, we don't always relate to each other. Sometimes some of us say very little and work alone or feel alone, and then you get something like this and it's a lovely feeling. Speaking as a man, it's something I don't often say, but speaking as a man, this is a lovely opportunity for us to feel relaxed in company, because we often feel relaxed on our own, and that's because we're so often surrounded by people that aren't like us. Not to say that there's anything wrong with us, there isn't, but this is where we come together and be playful. It can be silly, and I wouldn't say without being judged. We are being judged favourably. We're being judged as beautiful, fat, long-haired, scruffy, beautiful men doing our thing. and I can't speak for everybody here, but I've met a few of them. I've been around the traps, as we say in Australia. There's a lot of people who look forward to this. A lot of faces I know, and a lot of people who want to be associating with this gang. A lot of money here as well. Look at that, I bet that's worth a bit. I will be taking some footage of everybody leaving. Now look at that. You ever want to see some inclusivity? There it is, right there. What's that? A Suzuki address and a heap of Harleys. You're on two wheels, you're in our gang. Anyone who's watching this who doesn't nod at other bikers, please change your ways. We always used to nod to each other, and it's not too much hard work to retain nodding at each other. We're on, not just because we're on the same road, not just because we're on two wheels, and not just because we might break down, but because we relate to each other. And for somebody who might be struggling, might feel isolated or alone, a nod from a biker coming the other way can be a huge difference. I urge all bikers of all types to nod to each other. The bike's almost irrelevant. It's the fact that you relate to each other, and if you are on a bike, there's every chance that you do. Not all of you, not all of the time. I'm not talking about moving in together. I'm just talking about an element of similarity that may lift your brother up or your sister. You don't know who's behind the helmet, but I can't speak for being a sister because I'm not one, but I am a brother, and there are times I could have done with a nod, and I'd like to think that the times that I nodded, the chap I was nodding at may have needed it. Love the F6B bagger, mainly because I like Jap bikes. That is gorgeous. I reckon when Batman goes on holiday, he probably goes on one of these. I say if Batman goes on holiday, he probably goes on one of these. Looks like the Batmobile, but just a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful?
That's a wonderful bike. I'm not sure if I could handle that. 320 kilos or 300 and something.
Big heavy bikes is something that we all need to think about as we get older, isn't it? Nah,
exactly.
Too big for me, but it's still nice to see, isn't it?
I think my limit, it will be a boulevard.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just thinking, aiming for.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of us, but you can still remember a time when that wasn't a big thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Take care, buddy.
Yes.
Have a good ride.
Yes.
People with different accents. She's wearing my seat cover. I've got a lovely airflow seat cover that always reminds me of fishnets. Look at the paint on this. Look at the paint on that. Wow. I'd move his gloves except a fear for my life. Isn't that beautiful? I doubt very much that this video is going to do that paint job justice. That is absolutely beautiful. Learners. A new Royal Enfield with a disc brake. Looking quite stately. I like that. Love the Ninja. Small enough for Tom Cruise. I'm going to go through one, I think. Let's go through a row and have another look. More Harleys. Sorry, Harley lovers, I don't know that much about your Harleys. I know that that's a little one. How you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good. Is he driving? You the pillion?
Well, a friend of mine just dropped this off and shut. Here's a teddy. I'm like, oh.
No, let it drive. You go on the back.
I'll just hop on my back. She'll be right.
That's gorgeous. Looks like my mate Mix. Don't think it is. does look nice. More coming through. Ladies on the bikes, showing that it's not just muscle. I'm sure there's skill to handling the big bike. I'll get out this guy's way. I was wondering if it's because he's got no side stand, but he has. Let's have a walk down this row. The old Goldwing. I had the 75. Little 250, I think. Still good fun. Here's the Scrambler with the bell motor. Lovely helmet. Cover of everyone's Instagram page. Good looking bike. Good looking bike. Can't yeah, can't knock that. I really like that. If you were here today and I've missed your bike, I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't planned on coming down, and obviously I'm going to be drawn towards the bikes that interest me, like this XR. I love that big red pig. Wow, they are special, in my opinion. But it's me talking, so of course it's my opinion. That is a well-proportioned bike. ST1300. Oh, look at the Katana. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we've got no rear view mirror. Does it matter? Does he not need one? I think
it was done like 24 years ago, so it's not fresh.
I think, as Bob Seger said, there's too many people looking back, and that's why you've got no mirrors.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep, too many people looking back. We don't need mirrors.
See what's coming up in front of me, mate. Exactly. Whatever's behind me, if it wants to, I'll find out eventually.
Everyone's going to be looking at you, mate. Anyway, that is gorgeous. That is absolutely beautiful. No, don't get out of the way, mate. It's gorgeous. I'll stick it on YouTube later on, buddy.
Oh, that'd be great.
And I'll just list it as Albany. What am I going to do? I'm just thinking out on the. I've just done all up and down. I should put it on YouTube as
Big fat cunts.
Albany Toy Run, and by the date. I'll put it on Albany Toy Run as the
Albany
date.
Toy Run 2023.
Okay, I'll do it as that, and then you'll be able to see that.
YouTube, is it?
I will stick it on YouTube. I'm filming it now.
Beautiful.
But I will stick it on, and I'll video you all going. I'm not coming with you.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
I'm not coming with you, but I will video you all going off.
I've got a big fuck off telly in my shed. So
oh, there you go.
Sit down at night and watch YouTube. So I'll put
well, I can't guarantee how famous you'll be, but I'll put it on.
Fame, mate. Don't film me.
Shouldn't be riding out then.
Yeah. That's right. If you don't want attention, mate, you're on the wrong bike.
My mate and his brother, they rolled up the my joint on, just bought them, you know, and I was like, fuck, man.
Unreal, eh?
I had a picture of one of those on my wall when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it had the turbo on it, and it was called Mr. Turbo. I remember thinking, how ace. They've actually given the turbo a name. There's Mr. Wheel, there's Mr. Swing On, there's Mr. Turbo.
Exhaust,
yeah. But yeah, do you remember they turbocharged them?
Yeah.
Like it's not insane enough already.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. The only bike ever to be on 60 minutes, mate.
Yeah.
Because so many blokes would write them off.
I thought you were going to say that was for the fastest robbery, fastest getaway ever.
Yeah, fastest getaway into another car. Yeah.
Love how proud guys are of the bikes, and they pretend to be all nonchalant. He's really proud. He's buzzing inside, and he should be. It's a gorgeous bike. For a lot of guys, maybe not me so much, but a lot of us, our work goes unnoticed. Like I say, I'm not talking about myself in this, but for a lot of us, a lot of what we can do can be taken for granted, and no more and no less than any women. But this is a great opportunity for us to show ourselves off. I will tell you what, I've not really seen much of one of these massive Triumphs. Is this a Triumph rocket? I never really got. Oh, it is the Triumph rocket. Okay, but look at that. I think that's quite a neo-deco styling. In that it's perhaps harking back to an Art Deco style, but obviously it's a new. So neo meaning new version of. I don't know if that's a 3 or a 6 cylinder. We've got 3 exhausts on that side. Yeah, so it looks like a 3 cylinder, but don't quote me. Don't quote me. Not an expert on this bike, far from it. Like it. That is nice. Bloody big. I'm gonna have a quick look at this KLR. I don't, just because I like bikes at this age as well. It's fairly mundane, but that's a cutie. That's pretty, that is. I like that. I like most of them. I mean, that's why I'm here. Kid in the sweet shop, and I think that's a lot of how a lot of guys will be feeling here today. Kids in the sweet shop. I think I'm going to turn it off now and do some more as everyone leaves in a big row. If you're watching, you can say, "Oh, that was me." All right.
Not mine. No, that's the one with all the kiddies on.
We're heading towards the old jail. The irony in that. Salute our posties. Salute our monkeys. Gotta love the monkey bikes and the GT80 postie bike. There we go, the CB. There's the RS. Love it. I feel like I should actually walk towards the corner. Just came up on me, and then we can. So I'm walking backwards. Christmas. It's right. The Can-Am, I think. Again, I'm happy to be wrong. Close to the corner now. Love Beamers. Okay. Almost there. I'm going to put my back against this post and it will get very steady again. There we go. Look at these big airy bikers. Big airy bikers. Everyone's a badass. All sorts. Dad and his boy. Beautiful to see. Isn't that gorgeous? There it is. Oops. The gold wing there. And the nod. That's it. Watching this, I am probably preaching to the choir, but it's the loveliest bunch of people you'd ever want to meet. more beards than a few as well, eh? Give us a wave. The flags like they've won the GP. Ring ding ding. Oh, not worried about his knees. Nice eight fingers. VFR is that? Oh no, it's not. These guys look bad. There's the XR. Oh, I love the ring ding ding. Probably good that they're not looking, some of them aren't looking at me, actually should be looking at the road. Lot of ladies here, lots of ladies here, it's great. It's great, it's not exclusive to guys at all. There's the Ninja. Is that a little 250? That's a good looking little bike, that is. That sounds nice. There's the Z. Of course you're happy. You've got a Z. Sit. And there's the cops. Oh, and there's some more cops. Right. Time to get ready for the end bit. With this being in the road rather than on the park, I missed out on this one when I was going up and down the lines. But I did introduce you to Otto, and this is Otto's bike. He's not going on the run, but he'll probably be there at the end. And this is his BSA. Owners of fuel injected bikes with electric starts, notice that there is a procedure. Now just get on it and turn the key. But he's done it. Now the rest haven't arrived yet, this guy's running out the front, but I've got to get some footage just because this is so gorgeous.